강에는 이제 나오는 집 배매실. 담배제는 된데 권한대라 저세로 또 년년제서는 집에라. 제제선들 간제는 거 저는 명하는 되잖아. 소대서 전들은 저 만내는 말한 거지. 다게 저로 배내는 전에 관련 준비 관련 제선에. 고선도 정으로 되도 소. Good morning, everyone. Uh, Today I want to talk about a little bit community. Community. I've chose to talk about this mm, because we uh, we live in the community. Most people sometimes looking a little bit different communities, and then some community means some gathering together, bigger community. This called work community. I think open the door, people can come out inside. You waiting outside. Um, and then you have family community, business community, friend community. Community we already have, but I think no need to look new one. We already have community, but sometimes we don't recognize what kind of have community, and nowadays easy to making connection, people or group or any kind, but keeping long-term connections not easy. And I think I want to share a little bit how to build up your community. I want to talk to a little bit, sharing a little bit this message. I think number one, we need to recognize I have this kind of community or connection people, For example, your family, number one is family. Number one, family. We all have family, but some people have very good connection with the family. Some people a little bit harder. Still, we have family, isn't it? and first, we need to recognize what kind I have family or friends. Friends is important. Friends is very important. We are human being is social beings, and we need especially your surround need some more kindness people look after you or me or everyone. And the question comes how to build a better community or your social or your connection with your family, your friend, or your colleagues, or your companies, or this is today your community. And I think number one is first try to yourself look after yourself, very important. look after your body healthy, look after your mind healthy. That is very important. And then you can show your family and your friends and your colleagues or your those relatives, and encourage, please welcome. um, there's some chair, and then uh, I think main thing is I think how benefit in your surround people in your daily life or your past life or I think past life a little bit far away. This life is better. Yeah. uh, Myanmar and Moscow to past life. Nobody recognize how benefit those people and how kindness those people and how encourage those people looking more positive side, looking positive side. It is very important, if you're looking your surrounded people looking negative side, you all the time see negative. You all the time you see negative. You're looking negative. All the time see negative. Today, here look very nice weather, If you look positive, you're looking your mind is positive side. Oh, beautiful sunshine, very quiet, and you negative and some people think this is so boring, so quiet, so boring. I need more exciting. uh, and and amazing, mind looking same object. I thought you no need to change your community, your surround people, but you're looking a little bit different angle or different direction, looking more positive. I think the positives there are lots of things, but how benefit in your life those people. I think this makes more effective your mind, makes some more connection and mind more make more respect them, and more appreciate them because you recognize there's benefit of those people, those your surrounded people. Stay, your family or your friend and your colleague or they're making very hard life they're they're making lots hard life challenge. I think this is still good. Number one, you're never boring. Number two, you don't have loneliness feeling because they're making lots of problems and you need thinking all the time. Oh, what's going on? Thinking all the time. Their relationship, something there, you don't have loneliness feeling, how benefit, just this thinking benefit, And also some people making your household, and especially nowadays, and the lots of community or the bullying, is some pushing down, and people thinking like that. At that time, and you have more insight and some encourage your practice of passion and compassion, and those people teach you compassion. Some people harm you, some people making more challenge you. This makes your practice become more success. Who has more challenge? This you look the historical, history, and most people have more success their life, previous life, their early life. They have more challenge. If they don't give up this challenge, they're dealing with the challenge, and then they become success. You know In the world, the Luther King and what they say, uh, and especially the Tibetan laws. For example, King Ashoka, he is before early life, he is a very killer. He killed a lot of people. After he become practitioner, he has some nirvana. He got some peaceful mind, because his life has so many challenges before, and he recognized this is not really well. He tried to different direction, and then I think you met some people here in your friend, and I have one friend in monastery, and he told me his story. He was young. His father is so violent. He's individual. Some people go to hunting. We think hunting is not really good, and his father is a hunter, and he taught him hunter, and then he grew up, and he is stealing. Some group stealing, and he is big stealing, very famous stealing. And then the police took him 7 years, put in the prison. 7 years in the prison, and the prison that time lost the political prisoner. Some geshes, lamas was there, and he met one scholar, lama. He's a geshe Losang Wanju, and he taught him meditation, language, and 7 years later, and this Kishilo Samanju, he taught 3, 4 prisoners where they are stealing, killing people, those things. After 7 years, three people become teacher. And I met him. He's become monk. He's become monk. And then he taught in the prison how many difficulties. Now he wants so peace and relax, and he said this during life has more challenge, and he dealing with this challenge, and he lives now more better. I met this one monk in the monastery, and he is young. He has lost these problems. Now he dealing with these problems. Now his lives become more more um, peace and success. Or he become PhD, philosophy PhD degree. Some people think, oh, I have this problem. I want to escape this problem. I think better to don't give up dealing with this, and this your situation, and then build up your surrounded people, making more strong connection. And I think this is very important, and also live with the community, live more compassion, and warm-hearted, and those words very easy understand. Compassion very easy to understand, and genuine love or genuine compassion. We recognize the words very easy, but practice is not easy. Practice is not easy to compassion with your all the time live some very hard people you surround. Therefore, you need practice compassion with patience, and also need with wisdoms. Sometimes you don't have wisdom, and you helping for people, making other people making more upset. Therefore, we need wisdom. Also, sometimes better to keep silence, and keep to watching your mind. And in New Zealand, we are very lucky. There are lots on the mountain lost hard. You can go in the hard. One net, two net, easy to go there. Everywhere hard, you know. We are so lucky. You're very hard to deal with your surrounded people, and then you can go to hard some tramping in the hard. uh, this is very nice. Sometimes go out, and then you do a little bit of he, healing or making um, build up your more confident your inner strength and build up your compassion and patience and a little bit of thinking and analytical meditation, you know, analytical meditation, or maybe modern words you can research, your surrounded people, how to deal with the situation, how to build a better me in communication, how to build up better relationships, and you can analyze which is best cause and conditions. I think main key is um, be compassion and be humble. I think humble is very important because most of our body reaction, bad anger is come from ego. Ego is want to devil maker. Ego easy to make it upset. Therefore, I think humble is very, very important. And humble means you see other people's more good quality, looking positive side. And then you see, they have this kind of, for example, you are two friends, and you thinking, I'm better. For example, me, I learned lots Buddhism. I'm better. All the time thinking, my ego more come up, and I dealing with the most Western people. I learned lots Buddhist philosophy, but English better than me. Other one, ego very good. English is my very good ego antidote. May ego come up. I'm thinking English, especially young children, young. For example, I go to high school and I see these people, and I'm thinking, I learned all the meditation, and then my ego come up, and I'm thinking, English, their English is amazing, and then my ego coming down. Also, if you have same some character, and you think, I'm better, or the thinking, I'm better than maybe education, or my partner better than house cleaning, better than me, just simple thing, I'm good cooking, but my parents are good making tea, better than me, something simple making your friend see, and this is very good practice your daily life. See your one thing, you see your friends good quality. Second thing is your ego coming down, and thirdly you become more humble, and then finally you sincere and sincerely sincere and without expectation. I think having your friends is very important. I think today there are some new people I taught last few weeks, and don't try to your friend character change. Okay, don't try. You see your friend's character, you see your family's character, especially bad character. It's easy to negative, easy to see. And then of course negative, then there are lots of problems, there. And then you want to try your most family teacher do like that. And I have two teacher, or I have 11 teacher in monastery. And most male teacher never try to pushing, and they are alive this character, alive. But they encouragingly they showing and they meditation, or they can sincere look after me, and sincerely teach me, and sincere encourage me, and don't I didn't see they looks pushing hard, and they didn't try me my bad behavior character. But one teacher is very smart, he telling story. He told it just normal story. And after story, I'm thinking exactly they talking me. I'm also once we go with him walking in town. It takes 1.5 hours. And in the beginning, he said, do you tell some story. And at the beginning, I tell one story, two story, and my story finish. And as a teacher, my story finish. Okay, I can tell you. And he tell me story, 2, 3 stories. And looks just story, and I'm thinking story. All stories behind the meaning talking me. You know, he teach me in the story teaching. This is very smart teacher. and uh, for example, me and you're exactly same. Our all we our mind is exactly same situation. My mind, your mind, and exactly same, no different. This is very good example of one ego. Ego. Sometimes we think, oh, we are a little bit different. No, our mind. For example, my jealousy, your jealousy is exactly same. My anger, your anger same. Also positive side, my compassion, my tolerance, exactly same you. And our mind is exactly same, not different. And also our mind is exactly same, similar children. Younger children. Children is he said, please don't do that. They do more. Please don't do making mess. They're making more mess. Especially killers saying, don't make nosy. They're making more nosy. Just make nosy. They didn't make nosy. Especially song. See, you request please sing song. And they never sing song. And they be quiet. Don't sing. They're more singing song. Our mind is exactly the same like that. If some people say, don't do that, you want to go more this side. Exactly the same, you can try your friends. For example, your friends just sometimes for example, alcoholic something, maybe alcoholic. And you see alcoholics no good, and you can say, don't try, don't drink, don't try. This is doesn't work. Don't do like that. Especially no only alcoholic and shopaholic, shopaholic. Your friends have shopping holic, and you say, don't buy this, we have money for blah. Then argue start. And better to not go to town, go to the mountain. And you can encourage, next weekend we go to the mountain hiking, hiking to preparation, if you like. And then your friend join in the walking in the mountain. You don't need to argue about shopping. This something like this encourage. Others, uh, you, our mind is exactly the same. Do that, especially don't drinking some coffees, and you drinking more coffee, something like that. Our mind is very tricky mind. This is best friend. My best friend is my mind. Mm. They're talking all the time, little bit different things, and also learning, laws learning. Our mind is learning laws, and it's never boring. You know, you're watching TV, you're bored. I'm bored, and then you're watching your mind all the time, different, amazing, never tired. Mind give you a message, unless, thoughtless. Yeah. Especially mind has lost the power, you know. Our daily most which direction go, which direction not go, and where's the your decision most is come through your mind, you know. First come to your mind, and then a mind decision, thinking again. Something simple things, you know. I think this wishing is very important. I think beginning wishing something like that. I want to I want to be with my family good relationship, and I want my all friend need good harmony. I want to have my all friend or my family become happy. You know, all the time. Wishing is very important. Wishing. If you are wishing sincere, something coming there. Sometimes you know wishing. Uh, One time, first I came here, and my house don't have TV, and I thought I wishing TV someone there here. You know? I wishing TV, you know. I need some TV because at that time I think World Cup soon start. I want to watching World Cup, you know, World Cup soccer. And I said, I need some TV, you know, thinking. And then one day we have course here and summer course, and then one Christian priest, and he came to meditation course, and he said he want to learn about the death, about this Tibetan Buddhism death. He is Christianity. He's priest. And he said, I saw lost people dead. Now I need to learn I'm need dead. And he body is not very well. And then one day we're talking something TV, you know. And he said, oh, Kashila, you want TV? I have TV. I give you one. He give me big TV. I, you wishing something sometimes coming there, you know. Therefore, wishing is very careful and better to wishing more good, you know, more positive, you know, and your parent relation is better, or families become happy, or your everyone more smoothly, and everyone need some what they want need, and body become healthy, mind become happy. You thinking like that every day? I'm thinking every day. I'm thinking morning prayer. Prayer means wishing, you know. I think that's beginning just wishing. That's very important. You know, some people already have experience, you know. I understand. You know, some your friend you're making surprise, you know, surprise. And yes, I saw some people had in a birthday making cake, you know, and the cake has small box, and they open the box, and they had car key because they want to be with a car, you know, making surprise in the birthday cake, you know. uh, Sometimes your wishing is coming there. Therefore, wishing is very powerful, and we need wishing and good things, you know. Don't 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 much thinking bad wishing, you know. uh, yeah. And, uh, now I think we need to do some meditation. Okay, we will do some daily meditation, morning to evening, practice basic, and then we can do more maybe talk a little bit about how to um, live with your community happily, And then after that, if you have some question, please let me know some question because I talk a little bit lots different, and if you don't understand clearly and you have some question, you will welcome. First, we will do some motivation. Now, wishing coming there. Motivation is wishing. uh, Motivation is today. Today all my actions, all my body, speech, and mind, we only benefit others. You can yourself and thinking this words meaning. Today, all the actions of my body, speech, and mind will only benefit others. Also, today I want to be a good person, or today I want to be a warm heart, or kind person. How you need rejoicing? I have this powerful mind. Now we will do breathing meditation, breathing exercise. You need the back need straight, back straight, and eye closed. Breathing in a long breath. I know I am breathing in a long breath. Breathing out, long breath. I know I am breathing out, long breath. Just you need awareness your breath. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I am aware of my whole body. You need to feel body become relaxed, in peace, calm. Or I am breathing in and making my whole body calm and at peace. I am breathing out, making my whole body calm and at peace. Now you need believe your body become healthy or calm and peace and relax. You need to believe that. Now I'm breathing in and making my mind happy and at peace. I'm breathing out and making my mind happy and at peace. You need to believe your mind is clear and peace and calm and also relax. You need to believe that. Now we will do breathing meditation. Now you need a short breath. Breathing in a short breath. I know I'm breathing in a short breath. Breathing out a short breath. I know I am breathing out a short breath. And you need awareness or recognize your breath. You can counting. Breathing in, breathing out 1, 2, 3, counting yourself. Maybe we counting number 10. Then if you already counted number 10, you stay there your mind and you recognize what count do you have experience after that. At that time, the eye opens better. Okay, we did three different types meditation: motivation meditation, breathing exercise, breathing meditation. And in motivation meditation, today we did for meditation, your daily life. Also, you can use this technique any action, any action, your any kind of your head job. And before job start, you can try this motivation. Your job is benefit for other people. you're helping other people for benefit other people, but without expectation. They say today all my action only only benefit other. Only means without expectation. I think this is not easy, but it is very powerful. We see our daily life, lots problems, sadness come from we have strong expectation and something need quickly coming cheap, something expectation is very short and a big expectation and then nothing your expectation you're disappointed and a loss. I think you can check your daily life, just simple things. One time you had expectation, same action, same action. For example, you're having your friends making tea, one day you making tea, expectation, I'm making today, my friend making tea. Tomorrow, oh, my friend say maybe immediately, friend say, thank you, wow, tea is so yummy, you're wonderful, you're amazing, something expectation like that. And your friends just keep thinking, nothing say, you easy to upset. Ah, you know, immediately you have new action, you making upset. And one time, without expectation, just benefit your friends making tea. And you look, same action. One time you need strong expectation. One time without with the expectation, with the expectation. One time without expectation. Then you check same action. And then how's you making happy or unhappy or upset. One mind thinking, small thinking, your mind is go like that. Also, uh, also you have strong. Sometimes the those emotions comes, and then sometimes check where's come from these emotions. And I think if you have strong emotion, sadness, loss, mind have loss, overwhelming. At that time, breathing exercise is very good. Just breathing, watching your breath. Also, maybe listening some nice different sound. Don't don't holding. I have this strong emotion or feeling. Or emotion means feeling. If you're holding, I have this, and you're in you're already. mm go in the emotion, you're holding emotion, maybe better holding emotion. You're thinking completely different. Last few weeks we did economic practice. It was useful. Uh, you can use this technique. And then second, third one is breathing meditation. You can do every day. Counting 5, 10, 10, 15, 20. Because this is very important. You build up your memories, concentration, and then most people thinking, meditation means sit down and quiet, nothing thinking. This is not really meditation. Just you just rest your mind. Meditation needs sometimes, Singapore meditation, one object put there. And for example, we did counting. This is Singapore meditation. Or just you listening sound. Keep mind present moment. It is very important. Keep mind present moment. Just listening what kind of sound, what kind, for example, drinking tea or coffee or eating, what kind of taste. This is keep mind your present moment. And keep one's present moment is a part of the concentration meditation. And then there are lots of meditations like similar food. Food, we have so many different food. And meditation there's so many types meditation. So many. I learned 34 years, I'm still learning meditation about. Still I'm learning. Okay. 34 years I learned. Now still learning meditation. And then more learning, more, more. And analytical meditation. I really like this meditation because we we all have motivation. Better maybe I can tell positive side. We want happy, we want happy, and life become more peaceful, and life become more smoothly, and less drama, and good relationship, all family become happy. Everyone want this, everyone wishing like that. But just wishing, waiting so long. Maybe next level, do something, do something, and thinking and analytical. Where it come from? For example, family happy, family happy or friend relationship happy. I think relationships very important, and relationship need harmony is more important. Harmony, relationship. In one family, there one person have good heart, warm heart. All family become calm. One day, one missing this family, whole family little bit is checking. We all have experience. Therefore, you need working hard. You need a warm heart. You need the listening your relative, your friends, your families problem. Listening. Don't try to don't try to change their behavior. Just listening. Oh, what is also okay? Please tell me. I like listening your story. Also, you can tell your experience, your friend, children or friends, to tell, and then they tell you, and then talking, and then understand more, and each other understand, and then easy to help them. What we know what they exactly what they need, exactly what they have problem. And some people is very hard to tell, your inside what you want something. Very hard. I want this. Very hard. But you need a open relationship. Each other trust, each other love, and then tell you. Otherwise, very hard to, very hard to. For example, uh, I'm feeding ducklings, and I put 3 months effort, and now they become my friend, and they allowed me fed. And one person immediately, please talk to me. They like feed, what's say, mm, pet for ducklings. Only one time feed doesn't work. They need working hard every day, feeding morning, evening, lunch, feeding without expectation. And one day duckling become your friend. And they sit here, sit there, you eating here, you they're coming here. You want to tell only one time feed, then you want to become their friend. This is just simple example. This is just simple example. And human beings more than like that. Human being mind is very tricky. Dealing with people not easy nowadays, especially. Dealing with animals much easier. Yeah, this reason people keeping cat, dogs. I like darlings. I, therefore, we need friends, we need family, but and now there's so many choices there. Looks easy choice because technology, everything's you need something in Google, everything's coming there. I need some friend. This friend is very hard, and then chatting with a friend overseas, chatting. They send you nice photo, nice letter, and you say, this friend is so awesome. And you, these close friends go far away, far away, far away, far away. If you see, if you need something hot water, overseas friend can't make you hot water. Hot water making this your close friends. This reason, for example, simple things. Um, I usually do, for example, morning, get up, I do prayer, and then offering and do some prayer, and coming back, making breakfast, and I'm looking my phone. At that time, I'm looking my phone. First, I'm looking message, because the message come from local people. And then first, second, looking WhatsApp most here. And thirdly, looking more which are more friend, family in Tibet, far away, and Face Messenger, those things. Looking fast, this similar like that. First, and messenger people just surround the people, give messenger message. And I think WhatsApp's most people here, more group. And then something looking like that. Number one, you close friends, family, or this is number one, put the intention. And number two is more community like that. And number third, overseas. Otherwise, overseas people, you put lots of effort there, and social media, all the time text messages. Real, you have problem having the close people. Isn't it? Therefore, we need put intention here, more here. Just simple thing like that. This is the thing we build up your community, your social. You already have social. We are social beings. We need people. We need someone care you. Therefore, you need care other people. If you can care other people easy to care you. For example, I already give the ducklings food. I fed 3 months, and they become my friend, and they can easy to coming here, coming there, surround me, follow me. And they heard some sound, they easy to follow me. This takes time. Exactly the same. You need put more effort to your surrounding people like that, and we can't what say. Best try to you can show the good example. Mm. And you can teach them that for example, last few weeks we did an economic practice. And today we can use this how to build up your community, your surrounding people connection. A method used here, because this analytical meditation means checking. For example, number one, your surrounding people, we need to believe this is exactly same me. We are human being. First, first we need these people, me exactly same. I'm physically same, mentally same. I think first, number one, we need to make connection is we are same, not different. This is a big number one, I think. If you making difference, and then very hard to talk, very hard to communication, you already making decision. They making decision, and mind making same. We are same. You have this level of belief system, or you understand. Reality is same. Reality is same, because we are human being. For example, I think this understand, and you can your mind become more open mind, because lots of people are thinking, Buddhism is 2,600 years ago. This is just old methods. This is nothing work now. 21st century. You mind already blocked there. Because this I'm telling. This is come from messages come from 2,600 years ago, Buddha Shakyamuni taught, and he tried his mind, and then he did practice, and he got final happiness, and then he shared for us, because then this we using now, we using this the different language and different example, but meaning exactly same. We need this understand why we learning like that, because 2,600 years before month, 21st century before month, exactly same, but not different. 2,600 years ago, people's compassion, tolerance, um, exactly same, and people angry, jealousy, attachments. Nowadays, in 21st centuries, mentally exactly same, and body same, mentally same. This reason we using more. These methods use more useful now. I think become more modern, become more modern. Therefore, I think this makes you open mind, open mind. Oh, I can learn this. You can learn, first learn, how to deal with your uh, emotion, or how to developing your genuine loving kindness, And this number one. Last few weeks we did this economic practice, and same bring here how to developing your community. First, we are same, physically same, mentally same. I think this number one. And then you thinking this your surrounding people, they want happiness. I want happiness. Exactly same, no different. You know, they don't want suffering. I don't want suffering. We are same, exactly same. This making more strong, isn't it? More stronger connection, because we are same. And then finally, I like this methods, how benefit in your daily life, how benefit your happiness, those people, your surrounding people, especially your surrounding people, your close people. For example, someone made this water, and then my close people make, my WhatsApp friend, my Facebook message friend, they can't make this hot water here. They're wishing. I make wishing your hot water, but wishing doesn't make here me. Someone need put the effort in making it hot water, I can use drink, then it may benefit more tasty, Just directly here, people is more, I think, put more effort. And also some people looking your fame name, oh, I have big connection, famous people, Halama, or I have this connection, this surround people, just forget. Who's benefit in your daily life? You need to recognize. Most people this don't recognize, and then don't have appreciate. And then looking some new, or different. We no need to look new community. We no need to look new. Don't no need to look new friends. We already have here. This is you need to appreciate, and build up your more strong connection, and care each other more genuine, without genuine loving kindness, and helping and care, and helping without expectation. I think this you can learn, you can take your home and do practice this expectation. I think expectations helps making lots for us. And the main reason is, and then build up your loving and kindness and compassion. Compassion and tolerance practice is very important. And also, I mentioned before, with the need wisdom. Wisdom. Wisdom is very important. You don't have wisdom, and then we thinking helping other people and making more upset. Making more upset, because most people do their partner or friends or teacher or student or colleague, or they think I'm care this person. Therefore, they try to be not be kind, and be kind, be boss is big different. Be kind have some more power, and then they love really love people. This action, Be boss looks a little bit controlling behavior, controlling behavior. Most people reject this one. You can look, we are dealing with people every day, and people so kind, and they exactly same two people kind for us. One person has very kindly you're helping. One person have very be bossing helping you. This reaction, big different reaction, and you message receive completely different. Therefore, you need to be kindly help people, kindly, really, really open heart and sincere, sincere help. No two-facing, two-facing. Need sincere. Sincere is more powerful. If you have two faces, and this doesn't work. This is not working. Two faces not working. Therefore, you need back. Our need practice, daily practice is more dealing with your surrounded people. Today, I'm more focusing talking community, your community. You don't need a new community. We already have. Now we need to build up this more stronger. And yeah, amazing. I mentioned before, one person have some good energy, bring your whole family together, and the care sincerely. And this person gone, whole family looks lost connection. For example, I have this experience. My sister, and she's very sincere. She's and what kind problem, what kind, she never ever give up. She making connection with brother, and she bring her children and my brothers or other relatives. And all the time something family have some problem, she can easy to give message people, easy to fix. And since last year, my sister died, and my three brother looks they lost connection, and they're talking me. Wow, we pillow lost, pillow. How say pillow lost. You already have experience something, some person very care sincerely. If their lifetime we don't recognize this person already dead, passed away, and we recognize too late, you know. Therefore, we need something. Someone care everything's bring here. Some people don't recognize. This is already gone, and they recognize, and they're so sad. What point? But you already have some care, your father, mother, or your friends, your partner. Sometimes one children can build different people have different energy. One your own family have problem, your experience family has some relation very hard. You have another children, the children bring more harmony, children making your strong connection because this children's power. There is some we all have experience. Therefore, we need to appreciate these people need more care, making more connection. These people. And this is very very important. I'm telling my experience. Now that I see, I told my big brother, yeah, now you need a little bit more responsibility. And he tried. It's not like my sister. No, like my sister. And my younger brother said, now my mind's already gone, nothing, just the empty, nothing there. And I told, don't do that. You can do more, you can connection more, big brother. And he said, oh, feel big different now. I think, and he already said, and yesterday my younger brother said, I think I don't recognize before my sisters, and I all the time talking. We need now appreciate it. She is really our mother. I and for me, a little bit lost my connection. I usually talking with my sister lost. My sister gone and looks a little bit something big missing like that. You already have something experience like that. You need appreciate this and try to recognize and then make some strong connection, something like that. It is very important. Family connection, friend, and also your company. Company exactly the same. Some people have very good energy come. Some people come. Oh, this will making lots problem come. Amazing. There's you all have experience. Some people talking this energy or about something. I think this is a character or power or merits. In Tibetan Buddhism, believe this merits. Merits means you have some collecting merits. Because this we all have different. Maybe I can tell you energy is much better for your understand. uh, Therefore, this week you can do more practice your family and your friends, your community, and what kind do you have. Number one, you need to recognize what kind do you have. Number two, in this community, whose build are more stronger, we need to appreciate, need to recognize. And then number three, you need to put more effort to this build up yourself and making no making drama, no making more problem. Care, sincere care your action, your friends, and I think main point is look after number one, look after yourself, look after your body healthy, look after your mind become healthy, happier. Main purpose is be happy, be happy. What situation, what facility doesn't matter outside. Be happy is mind. Happiness is mind. Mind happy is just thinking different. Not much relative outside. Outside a little bit of connection, but I think 90% is your inside. Just 10%. Just for me, I'm thinking, just my experience. Outside just 10%. Weatherness and making a little bit happy. But you too hot, I have suffering. Just this is 10%, A 10% is still big, maybe 5%. Because you think, oh, beautiful weather, you sunshiny, you stay there 5 minutes, you're burning. Oh, too hot, I need to go in, already changed there. Therefore, is mind making happiness live a little bit longer, your mind thinking a little better. And also you need to appreciate, we are in New Zealand, especially here, where we need to appreciate what we had, just simple things. I mentioned before, we have nice clean environment and peaceful and less people, but some people like more people. I don't know this. For me, a little bit quiet is best. Mm. I wishing, I wishing. Uh, 15 years before, I was so busy in monastery and started schedules. I did a PhD degree and full start and working very hard and start together. I did in charge 5 years and build some monastery. And sometimes so tired, and I want peaceful place, quiet place, less people. I don't want to do more prayer. I wishing. Now I got. Now I appreciate now. Now I got. Here no many people. I'm so happy. It's so quiet. I appreciate it. And there's accommodation. I appreciate it. And lots of people having their garden. And I have very nice garden. I appreciate. And sometimes darling coming. I appreciate. And now the stay out there drinking tea, open my window and door. And the one bird coming in making house cleaning, every day coming cleaning and go out. I appreciate that. Sometimes on the table a little bit making that. This is peasant. Yeah. Yeah. Therefore, need to appreciate what we have, and that makes you happy. Just simple reason thinking, you make it happy. If your mind is happy, outside weather's bad, and bad news, your mind is never upset. If your mind is stay no unhappy, weather is good, everything is good, you stay not really well in here, something wrong. Your mind is happy, relaxed, peace, and outside does matter, situation up and down or what kind of weather, what does matter, you know. Therefore, happiness is a need understand mind come from our mind. A feeling. Happiness is feeling. Joyful is feeling. Feeling is mind. Mind is inside your body, not outside. You need to recognize this one, you know. Okay, I think today we're talking this. And do you have question? Do you have question? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can I ask a cheeky question?
Yeah. You're welcome. Any question?
I am a collector.
Collector means
I collect things.
collect. Okay,
Yeah, like
okay.
a museum. I used to have a museum.
Ah,
Yeah.
collector. Okay.
I know Bruce. He's my neighbour.
Ah,
You know Bruce from here?
yes,
Yeah, he has many cars.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I talk to him about cars all the time.
Yes, yes. Ah,
I was very surprised when you said about wishing, that you wished for a flat screen television. Now, what is the degree where materialism becomes wrong? You wanting a television
yeah.
and me wanting
Another thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
is materialism always bad?
Not really always bad. I think wishing what you need wishing, you know. You need boots. Okay, this he has lost car. He want more car. We wishing more car. This is desire, you know, desire, and we need be content. Be content. What do we have? But for example, I wishing TV because I want to watch World Cup. This is my aim. After that, TV gone. My TV finish. And what you need, you need watch wishing. You unnecessarily no need wishing, you know. And then what point, you know? I think main antidote is collect and be content and necessarily what you need, you wish, and you have lots of extra things, you need to let it go. Maybe you can give me one. I got your dogs. He give me dog metals. I got today your dogs. Maybe another more. No,
Keep wishing.
you keep wishing from you. I'm joking. No, then you be content, and if you have, you know, that's I think some people. I think generosity is very important, making happy because happy means sometimes need to do some action, and you check. For example, um, I checking how many I have shoes. I have in India in monastery. I have only one shoes, you know, one sandal, one shoes, and then here, and I have now 12, 13, 14, 15, something like that. And last year I went to India. I took my old second. I never throw. I take and give there some monk or Indian people. Some Indian people don't shoes. You know. I what I need I keep. I don't need extra. I take out and give in other people. I think this is very important. You know. And this good cherish some donate, and then you have feel happy because generosity making you practice generosity making and you some letting go. And sometimes you're already holding lots and then holding. And some people house is all rubbish. You think oh, this is appreciate, we think this is rubbish. Isn't it? Different people think different people. Therefore, what do you need? We wish. What do you not necessarily need? Just letting go, give way. Give. I think that's very good, important. And be content practice, very important. Yeah. Do you have another question? Uh, yeah. Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. This all the time you're surrounded people, someone talking all the time, same, but talking, especially the amazing, and this and talking negative, and you that time listening, you need listening time, you need compassionately listening these people, and wishing from the free there's struggling, and you're listening time, you no need to gain in, what they're talking, just you go in you have received the energy, you that time you mind direction, wishing from free there's suffering. One day I can wishing, you can do some different anger, thinking different, listening, thinking different, listening. Amazing, just same listening topic all the time. You thinking a little bit different, you go different message. That is very good learning. Mm. And then you're never boring. Otherwise, all the time they're talking same. And you already start, yeah, no, you think I'm so boring. You thinking, I'm wishing from their son. One day they're talking positive. I'm wishing, how can just you thinking like that, and they're talking blah 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 blah, and you have something string there. You have some encouraging, helping. This talking people, you have some more energy coming up. This is, I think, thinking a little bit different. Most people had this experience. You can try to learning a little bit thinking different, thinking talk, listening, thinking different, and then same topic thinking, you got different message. Then you can try. It wasn't work and give me a complaint. Okay, doesn't work. Are you finished now? Do you have question? No. Maybe we stop here. Okay. And then I think today I think you're coming here for, this is good one. You coming here for support for Chandagati. This is we most to fundraising or making support for center. These centers, Purs and Piliva donated this community, and now this center honor for trust, and this is one is for social service. And they invited me. I've been here 12 years, and my motivation, what I learned, I give donate. I don't want to try to people become Buddhist. I don't want to pushing. Some people want Buddhist, and I say, no. What kind of your background religion? You keep this one. But be good person. Pass number one. Try to be good person. And the life become more success and become more happier, meaningful. This is my aim. Our aim is because here this is very good now. Chandagati most people knows, and we here Sunday meditation class free, and sometimes I go to Billingham and just public service and Gordon Bay and Wellington, sorry. And sometimes I go to Wanaga and Queenstown. This all service for service, social service. And sometimes last year when the Moldova High School, a little bit hard to make connection. I really like to have more people has more mental problems. I want to helping this because mental problems comes mind. Mind training is Buddhism has lots of mind training. How to dealing with your thoughts, emotion. Laws come from thoughts, thinking too much. Then this is how to dealing with this very good tool we have. This is center offering people like that. This is yours. Today's support is become more meaningful. Therefore, I really appreciate you coming here, support and center. and you enjoyed, you had lots of cakes. The people working very hard. Yesterday, the people making cleaning waterman, making a little bit fair play, and put tent. You know, they see their tent. I wishing tent is 70 years. And Pilva went to Tibet, and she said, "What do you want in Tibet from your business?" I said, "I want Tibetan tent." And she ordered, and maybe 5 years, 6 years, we lost connection. And one day I had some book reading, and Pilva gave me this tent bill, and I saw, this COVID sent me a big brother. After 4 years, he found this tent make. They're still keeping. We need to take more money, maybe more than half money already give Pilva, and they need more money. And they did 10 Tibetan 10 business. They're still keeping my tent. And he said he has 10 different tents order put in his garage, some store. And all tent have some mouse making house. My tent, no. He said, mouse know you. And then he said, "Like this is from Tibet. There's the tent, Yeah, it's some story, tent story. Mouse become mouse like me because I feed mouse. I feed mouse, I feed rice, I feed ducklings, and this become my friend. Okay, we stop here, and due to some reciting some dedication, please you can do some prayer for your heart and the world become peace, and Ukraine and Russia war need to quickly stop. And there are lots of natural desire, natural problems, and lots of people need medicine, food, clothes, and someone's lost their very close one, and please this all making peace and calm or become immediately, their lots of desires and stop, especially war is terrible, we don't need a war nowadays. Therefore, and our marriage become this world become peace like this. I can do some reciting some prayer, okay? Sunandi Nanjezi Bayi, Command Jin de Ne, Katana Nanji, London, Sibe do show, Gawadi, you did Lama Sanju Dush. Do Jamalu and the Endana show, changes in Jaramoji, Majibana, Javanya Bama. Konegone Bewajo, what you want to Andala Timichi Belanoj. Sadalanji and the Razan, Doji Sanji, Company, do show. Thank you.